welcome everyone to the SERL Domino's Pizza Truck Series Season 1, Race 7 at Charlotte. So here we are. Our 36 trucks are going to take on 37 laps across the 1.5 mile track and NASCAR's home track, I guess you could say. So a lot of teams definitely want to win here. So this race, last week in all three series, it ended out the first quarter, and now this race here, and now this weekend is going to kick off the second quarter. So I think now it's definitely time. So I think it's definitely what we're trying to say here. So I think definitely we can start to see what drivers could be our Season 1 champion. Charles Belding has a 24-point lead, but since Charles Belding has this huge lead, he's got to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? He's got to be able to keep it consistently, because what could happen is that Charles Belding could capture the Jeffrey Finge curse, and for any of you Bass Pro Shop Cup Series fans who know about this, Jeffrey Finge, Season 8 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, a two-time champion in a row, entering Season 8. He started off the season good. But then around the midpoint, it was like DNF after DNF, multiple problems, getting involved in crashes, getting involved in crashes, engine failures, and etc. So problems eventually caused him, by the time the season was over, to fall outside the top 10 points. So possibly in any of the three series, the Jeffrey Finge curse could come upon drivers like Charles Belding, but here's the thing: Charles Belding, he starts in the back of the pack, and this is a track where the speeds are so high, entering the corner, exiting the corner right here, that we could see mayhem and multi crashes here. So we'll just have to see what happens. So now let's see the cars roll off. Here is the qualifying here, so Sean Harple and Kyle Thomas will lead into the green flag. Kyle Thomas is 8 points, Sean Harple is 11 points from here. And when we go back here to the back of the pack, second in points, James Brogni starts 35th. And first in points, the points leader, Charles Belding, starts 19th. So, and the back of the pack is not really a safe place to go, because I think this race, because I'm pretty sure that by the end of this race, we're going to have like 10, maybe we're gonna have like 10, maybe 15 cars out. So I'm definitely honest. So I would definitely be concerned for some of those drivers here. And I think this race could still easily shake up the point standings right here, whether you are 5th in points or 30th. So here we are. Here, Sean Harple here and Kyle Thomas will lead to the green flag. What are we gonna see? We'll just have to find out right now. Here we are here to the green flag at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's go racing. Crashes can happen anywhere. I think we'll mostly see them coming off like turn number 4 here. But in practice, we did see some cautions come off at like turn number 2 here, and Kyle Thomas gets a great run off the back straightaway. But here comes Sean Harple back right here. So who's gonna have the edge here entering turn 24? Kyle Thomas. He goes a little bit high. Kyle Thomas almost up in the wall. Right here, he rescues himself right here. Sean Harple is going to lead that lap. Okay, so Sean Harbaugh leads. Now over here, so here we are. So here we are. So we still got several third wide action going on in this race. Zachary Woodward almost hits the wall. Right here, so now Kyle Thomas has now taken the lead away from Sean Harbaugh. Here, he's finally able to use that outside to his advantage. Okay, and now Bill Crafton has moved into second. Right here, Bill Crafton already a Hot Wheels Cup Series winner. And here's AJ Green in the 99. And I must say, I think AJ Green desperately needs a good run here today because AJ Green, I believe, is outside the top 30 in points. But it's not just the series. He's not really been doing that well in like any of the series. So I think he definitely could use a good run right here. And there's smoke. Oh, we got cars in the wall. Right here. So huge stack right here. So I may have to go check on it and see what happened right here to see who possibly spun. It could have easily have been James Rognier, or I mean he is kind of like far back. So as Kyle Thomas continues to lead, and we got a spin. Oh, Garrett Center. Oh, Tony Green. Oh my God, huge crash. Right here. Several drivers get through it, but we have drivers Eric Almerhart, Garrett Center. We saw him spin. Brenda Reed, LJ Mills, Matthew L, and several more. William Bedford, Diego Stevenson, Elliot Vogel, James Rogney. Was he involved in the crash? Or is he just coming down for a pit stop? We don't quite exactly know. So as we look through to see who was safe here. Okay, so let's go back here and check on what happened here. So let's see what happened here, and I'll start with Garrett Sidnor. First, let's show you what happened right here. So we're gonna go on board with James Wagner here. So originally right here, Elliot Vogel got into I believe it's Matt L in the 39, and that's where that smoke comes from right here. But then all of a sudden right here, as Matt L ventures up onto the track right here, he slides up right here into Philip Watson in the 10, and then gets into James Wagner here, and then so that's where his damage came from, and I guess that's why he's on pit road. Now let's go take a look at what happened on the front straightaway a few laps later. Tony Green in the 50 just got a little bit higher here into the outside wall and just collect Garrett Sinner in the process. As those two drivers spin right here, we got a lot coming. Riley White did a pretty amazing job right here. We see Adrian Felix right here. Whoa! Diego Stevenson, Andrew Brent got a piece of it as well. Right here. You know, along with Arch Hassan here and Daniel Boyles right here. Let's actually take a look from another viewpoint, from the helicopter. So these two spinner here, and the drivers behind them are like Zachary Woodward, Zachary Fitzwater, third in points. Riley White, he did get a little bit right here, but he did a pretty nice job right here. Charles Belling right here, I think he did get some contact, but it could have been a lot more. Could have been a lot more worse. Eric Almerhart was the driver who went through the grass. So that's here. So let's go on board some guys. On board Eric Almerhart. So he takes a pretty wild walk. So he takes a pretty wild ride through the grass here. Let's go on board someone else. On board the points leader, Charles Belding. I don't know. He seemed just like barely to get through that. On board someone else. William Bedford behind Charles Belding was unfortunately not so lucky. And Anyway, now let's go back to the green flag. After the most recent caution right here, we lost 2 drivers, Diego Stevenson and William Benford, and it makes sense because those were the 2 drivers that got the most damage involved in the crash right here. So find your repair driver right here, and there were some cars in the back portion of the field who did take some pit stops right here, and some other cars, but mainly most of these cars that came down pit road were cars that got some kind of like damage in the crash here. So the pace car is going to pull down pit road here as we go onto our spectator cam. So Kyle Thomas and Biff Crafton are here leading to the field. So at this point, Sean Harple has led 1 lap. Kyle Thomas has led the rest. So here we are, back to green flag at Charlotte. Right here, and I think definitely expect some more cautions right here. But here comes Biff Crafton right here trying to make the pass right here. But Kyle Thomas once again gets a great run off the back straightaway, right here, and he's gonna keep the lead. So Kyle Thomas are here. So now AJ Green is trying to move into 2nd place. So I want to here. So let's use this camera right here. This is a pretty good camera. So Kyle Thomas continues the leader here, and I heard cars scraping walls. And that's Sean Harple. That's Sean Harple right here scraping the wall, and now he's in a tight. And now he almost got clucked right here. So Sean Harple here falls. He went from 6th to 12th on that in just 1 lap right here. And now he's going to have to maneuver through a cluster full of cars right here. So this pack right here is all jammed up. Oops, I'm using the wrong arrow. Well, oh my God! Kyle Thomas and Adrian Felix are here. Wow, perfect timing. Hit the wall. Hit the wall. It gets together here. So Adrian Felix, he was trying to take the lead. That's not going to make Kyle Thomas too happy, I'm sure. And now that gives Jordan Newman right here a chance to grab the leader here. So pretty hard contact. So pretty hard contact between those drivers, I must say. Here and here comes Jordan Newman. And Jordan Newman, he's had mixed success. He's had in the series that he has been in, he's relatively had like mixed success right here, and now the caution's out. So the caution's out here. Kyle Thomas right here leads back to the green flag, and Riley White. Oh my God! Big crash right here in turn 3 and 4. Zachary Woodward, Scott Dale, Anthony Martin, Daniel Boyles, Matt L right here, Justin Talampas, LJ Mills, Elliot Vogel, and possibly even more drivers right here. We see Charles Bell right here with some right side damage, Garrett Sinor. So several drivers right here. So this crash was pretty huge. Let's take a look and see what happened. This is possibly the best camera angle we have, with the exception of the helicopter right here. So Zachary Woodward here and Charles Belling make contact right here. So Charles Belling hits the wall pretty hard. So this is definitely going to affect Charles Belling in the points if he cannot continue here. So now at 4 wide here, Justin Thomas tries to make it 4 wide, but then he makes contact with Scott Dale in the 8, I believe, and then just all simply just not work for here. Justin Thomas here. And then Scott Dale gets the pair here. So there's James Rodney right here. So this is definitely going to help James Rodney in the points right here. And as everyone just collides right here, and look at it here. There's just simply nowhere to go. So just like nowhere to go right here. So let's go on board a few drivers. On board James Rodney as the hole opens up for him. Now let's go on board someone else. else. Garrett Sidnor was 2 cars behind James Rodney, and Garrett Sidnor was 10 points, so he obviously did not want this to happen. Onboard someone else. After that crash, we apparently only lost Anthony Martin right here, and now look at that. James Rodney right here, who once hit the wall, is now and look where Charles Belling is out here. The last car on the lead lap right here. So if Charles Belling cannot improve right here, he may not be the points leader. But I think when it comes to however, when it comes to James Rodney, he's still James Rodney at some point is still going to have to come down pit road. So we'll just see. So we'll just see what happens right here. So how many more cautions are we gonna see? Or I think the question could be is that how many more big wrecks are we going to encounter? That's definitely going to be the question. So who knows? Okay, so James. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Elliot Vogel. Elliot Vogel here. Oh my god, we got another crash. We got a crash right here. So another caution. Comes out here. So Charles Belling, he got through it. Right here. So who's the leader now? So James Rodney is still leader right here, but we have Kyle Thomas, and Kyle Thomas he got back there because he made contact with Sean Harbaugh right here on the last caution. So and they had to repair the damage right here. And then we also have Scott Dale, Justin Talapas, Matt L, and more drivers. So let's take a look and see what happened. During that flyby, we saw Elliot Vogel here, so he got help from Justin Talapas, and then Garrett Sidnor got help from Kyle Thomas right here. So when that happens right here, Garrett Sidnor he avoids trouble right here. Then Justin Talapas goes back into the back right here and collects Arsh Hossain, Scott Dale, Daniel Boyles gets a piece of it right here, and Charles Belling once again barely gets to the crash. So yeah, so that's that right here. I don't think so we're not gonna go on any instant. We're not gonna go on like any instant replays to that crash. Well, actually, never mind. Let's go on board Justin Talapas. Oops. On board Justin Talapas. Elliot Vogel was getting hold up from Andrew Brandt. Now let's go back to the green flag. After that crash, no cars are out here. James Rodney is still your leader. As you find your favorite driver. So Arsh Hossain started to say last right here. Charles Belling, okay, so he has moved up. So he has moved up a few spots. In order for James Rodney to take his points lead away, he has to finish more than 24 spots ahead of Charles Belling, and that's what James Rodney's doing right now. He's first. He's first, and Charles Belling is 26. So James Rodney would be the points leader as of right now by 2 points. But I think I'll still have to come down at some point, I believe. But who knows? But who knows? I may be wrong. Anyway, here we are back to the green flag. Here, so James Rodney, he does not seem to have any difficulty at all getting by lap traffic right here. AJ Green now moves into second. Here comes Kenny Hamlin here. Oh, in the 07 account, Garner here makes contact with the wall, but he's going to be okay. Right here, so no caution yet. Right here, so I think definitely, the area to be concerned about is this area right here that has Daniel Boyles and Bill Watson and Charles Bell right here. This can easily be a danger zone right here if these drivers don't click right here. So James Rogney is still your leader. I think at this point James Rogney has actually led the most laps. This pack right here is making me a little bit nervous right here because we see Kendall Garner right here. He has damage from hitting the ball like 2 laps ago. Right behind him, we had Biff Crafton right here, who was running out front, but then got shuffled back. Shuffled back after issues on pit road. And then up in front of them right here, we kind of have a stack of right here, with Connor Breeden, the Hot Wheels Cup Series Bristol winner. We're here, Nick Smith, Zachary Fitzwater, Aiden Saunders, Jim Kelly. We're here, so James Rogney right here is still your leader. So everyone seems to be very calm. Right now right here. We seem to have a 3-way battle right here forming right here with Karl Kozlowski right here, and if Karl Kozlowski is not get off the bumper of Adrian Felix right here, so that could have easily have been disastrous. So James Rogney, Riley White, and AJ Green have easily pulled away right here from the rest of the field. Kenny Hamlin kind of has as well, and so has Jordan Newman. And then here we go right here, a battle right here between like Jim Kelly, Nick Smith, Connor Breeden, and Aiden Saunders. Zachary Fitzwater once again joins the mix. Right here, oh, and Vic Crafton up in the wall. I saw that. Brenda Reed, Brian Schwalper here. So pretty decent run for her. She's the only female driver in the SERL Season 1 this year. Here. So now Riley White is under attack from AJ Green. So is anyone capable of stopping James Rogney here? And we got caution. Oh no, Biff Crafton. Oh, Eric Almerhart. Wait a second. Biff Crafton. Wait a second. Biff Crafton was like mid pack right here. And oh, watch out. We're gonna keep the cameras. We're gonna keep the cameras rolling. Sometimes under caution, these drivers have a hard time getting things sorted out. But it looks like that. We're going to be okay. Okay, fine. So Biff Crafton, what happened to him? Let's take a look. This could have possibly had just been the hardest hit of the season so far. Look at this right here. Now Biff Crafton right here gets some help from the 54 of Eric Almerhart right here. So they make some contact here, and Brendan Reed gets in it. Eric Almerhart here. So, oh my goodness! It blends into the wall, crashes extremely hard, and oh my goodness right here. Let's take another look at that. So you can't see it right here, but I'm over here. So Biff Crafton, you can't see it right here. But Biff Crafton hits the inside wall at about 157 miles per hour. So definitely the hardest hit right here. And bam! It's a hard hit here. And then we see Eric Almerhart here just like spin down, hits the inside wall pretty hard, and doesn't go back up into the track. So Biff Crafton, I hope he's all right. I think he will be. So after watching that awful wreck, let's go back to the green flag. Biff Crafton is now retired, and he's going to be in the hospital for quite some time, but should definitely be okay for tomorrow, for the American SNL series. As we go to the field here, so James Rodney, it looks like that he'll be okay. It looks like that he'll definitely be okay right here on fuel, and with Riley White now behind him right here. It's going to be difficult for AJ Green to catch up to him right here, but who knows right here. So when we go back to green flag, we're going to have 2 more laps to go. 2 more, yeah. So that means once the green flag starts, AJ Green and Jordan Newman and Kenny Hamlin only have 2 more laps as soon as they go to green flag, which is gonna happen right now. They're only gonna have 2 more laps to challenge James Rodney here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough because Riley White is going to try to challenge James Rodney right now. But James Rodney here, the outside line just simply prevails and works for him. Right here. But here comes AJ Green right here. AJ Green here, he's trying to make something happen right here. Riley White keeps him actually, okay, so Riley White now has gotten his lap back right here. And oh no, James Rodney. And James Rodney here. I knew I was right here. Oh, and Brendan Reed and Jim Caffey are here. It spins around in the wall, and that's gonna end the race. Right here, but not just saying James Rodney here. Jim Kelly. Oh my God, several drivers. What? Oh my goodness. Right here. So who's the leader? AJ Green. AJ Green might have just won, but who knows? But who knows right here? He's slowing down. He's slowing down a lot here. So okay, yeah. So he seems to be slowing down a lot more slower than usual right here. So we're gonna keep the cameras. We're gonna keep the cameras rolling right here, and then as soon as the race is over, then we'll go see what happened right here. But I think the crash happened because Brendan Reed and Jim. Because Brendan Reed and Jim Cacknell were overreacting because when James Rodney and everyone else came down pit road, they overreacted, so it caused a log jam right here. So once again, another race in the Domino's Pizza Truck Series ends under caution right here. And the race winner once again is going to be decided by fuel. But if so James Rodney here. Ooh, so not really good for him right here. So it looks like that he's going to sadly finish 12th. So AJ Green looks like he's going to be the winner. And now look at this right here. Charles Belding is now going to get a top 10 pitcher here. So Charles Belding, who looked like a driver. So like a driver that was going to lose a lot is actually not going to lose almost like anything at all actually. But we still have one more corner here to go through. It's pretty unlikely that they're actually going to like duck down at this point. So AJ Green, right here, AJ Green, he need to get a good finish, and he sure is going to get one tonight here at Charlotte. So coming off a turn number four right here, AJ Green is going to win the race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here, it's going to win. It's going to take the checkered flag and win at Charlotte Motor Speedway. pretty crazy race. Pretty crazy race. Pretty crazy race. But we still have the American Ethanol and the Hot Wheels Cup Series race. And if this race says anything for what we could see tomorrow and the day after that, boy. Anyway, so let's take a look and see what happened. Yeah, so definitely when these drivers slow down right here, it caused Brendan Reed and Jim Cacknell right here to check up. And then Jim Cacknell gets spun around from right here from Pole Center Sean Harper right here. And then Andrew Brandt and everyone else did a nice job to avoid. Here, and actually Brendan Reed is actually going to finish 7th right here. So technically it worked tremendously for her, and not so well for Jim Cacknell, who unfortunately is going to finish like 16th or 17th when he could have easily finished 8th. Anyways, that's the end of the race here. So. Okay, so as he comes down here, and as you see everyone else, here's our official standings. AJ Green wins the race. Nick Smith comes in 2nd. Kendall Gardner 3rd. Connor Breen 4th. Aiden Saunders 5th right here. So these are 4 drivers. Nick Smith. So Nick Smith is going to benefit tremendously from this in the 07 of Kendall Gardner. He's not inside the top 25 in points. So. And for Aiden Saunders, he's also not inside the top 25 in points as well. And Connor Breeden in 51, he's not also. So a lot of underdogs. So tonight a lot of underdogs benefited tremendously. And as we explore here and look at some of the more disappointing ones, because we saw James Wagner here, he gets the bonus point for leading the most laps here, but the fuel for him could just simply not stick. And the same for Jordan Newman, Kenny Hamlin, Jim Kelly, and even I don't know, and some other disappointing people who were really disappointed about their finish was even people like Kyle Thomas and Sean Hartwell, the Paul Center. So a lot of disappointments definitely are here, and only 4 cars retired. So after all of that, we only lost 4 cars. And Big Crafton here, he's going to be okay for tomorrow, but man, that was a hard impact for him. Anyway, so I want to thank everyone for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and congrats to AJ Green.